Well, about around a year ago today, I put out a video on this exact couch, this exact place, talking to you guys about one of the biggest decisions that I ever make in my life of quitting my job and going completely full-time content creation. With the podcast, my YouTube channel that you guys are watching on right now, and I can confidently say a year later, we've gotten through year one. It was a combination of the scariest, but also one of the greatest years of my life. And there's a lot to that we'll talk about in a coming video, but that's not what today's video is about. I wanted to make today's video because this is another huge milestone for me, that in my successes, my failures, the ups and downs, I try to share all of that with you guys and try to have moments that are real. And this is me trying to have a real moment with you guys, sharing something that is one, obviously, I'm very proud about, and it's one that has a story to it. And this is something right now that if you told 6-year-old Bailey, 10-year-old Bailey, he'd probably laugh at you, think you're insane, think there's no way whatsoever that this was possible. And this news genuinely changes the trajectory of my content creation, my path going forward. It impacts me on a level that I never thought was possible. Not only because of the story of what this means from younger me to me now, 28 years old, chasing this dream, but also just like a level of confidence that maybe I do know what I'm doing just a little bit, just enough to gain the recognition to get to this moment. It doesn't feel real to say this, but I'm gonna say it out loud, and I've been saying it out loud to myself to make it sound real, but it still doesn't sound real. But I am officially partnering with the folks over at Rapala, 13 Fishing, VMC, and Sufix for 2026. And for me, when you think about the brands, especially in bass fishing, but just in fishing in general, brands that have such a massive impact on fishing, not just the past 5 years, 10 years, but decades. Brands that have impacted people regionally, nationally, and even globally. There's very few that you can list, but one that is at the top there is Rapala. And why I talk about this story of why this is important to me, sentimental to me, is because the first bass that I ever caught is actually one that I actually have no recollection of. So this is actually coming all from my father, who is the reason I got into fishing, hunting, and the outdoors in general. He has all to do with that. He tells me the story, and I'll share with you guys. The first bass I ever caught was actually like a 3-pounder, which is a great fish for your first ever bass. But apparently I had caught it on a Rapala, like the OG floating minnow. Had no idea what I was doing, could barely cast it on a spinning rod. I was too young to even have memory of this. But I caught it out of this little pond that connected to one of the lakes growing up here in New York. And apparently I was all excited, was reeling them in. And when I got to the point of actually like picking up the fish and handling it, I just started bawling my eyes out and screaming and running away, leaving my dad to take care of that. So a story that I will always cherish, and the fact that my dad remembers the exact bait that I caught it on, and a bait that it's just crazy how full circle it has come. It's such a historic brand that now I am basically a part of, and a means of being part of the team and doing my best to do the brand proud and help move the needle, which I know the brand speaks for itself. But I'm excited to put some of that stuff to use and share some of the different things with you guys. And I was really excited to share this news with you guys as well going into 2026. And like I always say, I try to be as transparent with you guys as possible. The people that I work with, the things that I enjoy, the things that I don't enjoy. You guys are always gonna get real out of me, you know, and I might have brands that I work with that I benefit from, but just know that I'm not with those brands unless it's something I truthfully believe in and I stand behind. And I think you guys have gotten that. And if you're new to the channel, I really hope you can pick that up from my content. And that brings me to 13 Fishing, which obviously in my recent content you guys have seen I've been using more and more 13 fishing rods, and that is because originally I was skeptical. I was never the biggest fan of 13 Fishing at all. And I was hesitant with 13 here, But the guys over there basically, I was very honest with them about that. And they sent me out some of their new rods to start off with, just to give them a try and then go from there. And put some in my hands, specifically the new Oath and the Myth models. And my mind was completely changed. They did an absolute banger job on the actions, but simply also creating a high quality product for the price point. And I'll tell you guys, the rod I'm most excited about, honestly, is the Oath. That's a $99 rod. Like, for the price point, you're getting action and a lightweight and performing rod for it, which, being durable, which was always why I was in question of 13 fishing, it's one that I've already beaten the snot out of, and it's lived up to the standards that I need it to, which is why I am excited to be working with 13 fishing in 2026 from a rod standpoint. Hopefully some more things coming in the future, which we'll get there at a later date. But to be a part of that brand, help push a new face, a new narrative of 13 fishing is something I am really excited to be a part of and excited to bring to you guys and share with you guys. But just know, just because I'm using 13 fishing rods on this channel does not mean you can't ask me about other brands, things like that. Like I said, I've always been honest with you guys. I will continue to be honest with you guys and give you truth and real answers to any questions you guys might have, and it does not have to be brand specific. And lastly, with VMC and Sufix line, these brands, guys, these 4 brands, going into this year, I've had a few brands approach me and just simply didn't feel like a fit to me. Whereas these 4 brands, to me, you guys know, like, when you look at different things in life, whether it's your partner in life, whether it's wife, girlfriend, husband, boyfriend, whomever, a vehicle, fishing in general, hunting, a sport, something that draws you beyond just a visual and an aesthetics aspect, something that you feel drawn to in your core, in your soul, that was these brands for me. But this was the only brand that I felt drawn to, that it just feels like we're connecting on a different level. I hope you'll see that in my content moving forward. And this was something I was really proud to make, and I'm really proud to share with you guys. And so going forward, I know a bunch of people have asked me of, how to support me and my mission of what I'm doing full time here and growing my business. And obviously, beyond just you watching right now, you are supporting me more than I could ever ask you to, because you're taking time out of your day to watch this video, which helps me. And so thank you so much for that. Guys, that is all I ask. Just watch the video and provide some feedback. That's it. But I know you guys are just amazing, amazing people, above and beyond what I ever ask or hope for. And if you guys are looking to support me and my channel, go support the people at Rapala, 13, VMC, Sufix. And it's easy to tell you guys that because they're high quality products that I know you will not be disappointed in. So it's easy to say that, which is why I only work with brands that I believe in. And so with that, like I've been doing for the past year plus, every brand that I work with, I will always have linked down in every YouTube video description. And if they have a discount code applicable for you guys to use to save money on it, because what we're all trying to do, we're trying to get great product and get that great product as cheap as we possibly can, because we're anglers, we want more. And the cheaper it is, the more we can get. So all that stuff links down below to every brand I work with, every single show down in the show notes. And that goes for all my partners, not just the Rapala 13, VMC, and Sufix. That is the Omnia Fishing, the Arctic Zone coolers, Amped Outdoors, the lithium batteries, the Evolution Outdoors tackle boxes. With that too, I've had anywhere from 10 to 15 messages a day, especially on social media, of you guys reaching out, asking questions. And the one thing that I see a lot with that I want to address is when I get those messages, some people say, sorry for bugging you. Sorry for asking you all these questions. Y'all, stop apologizing. I love it. I love it. From a couple different aspects of, one, it's showing that you guys obviously have the passion for fishing, the passion for learning, which is why we started this channel, is because as much as I learn, I feel it's my duty to pass on what I've learned, whether that's through success or learning to do what not to do via me. But I love when you guys send questions and we get to talk bassing. And that doesn't stop at just bass fishing. That can be anything, life, hunting. If you guys need somebody to chat with, my DMs are always open. So regardless of platform, or even my email is open for you guys, that is down below too. You guys are always welcome to reach out, because you guys simply watching and supporting my content means the world to me. So consider me there whenever y'all need it. So I know, wrapping up this video, how it can kind of be perceived as a very brand pushing, product pushing video, and I totally understand that. You're not wrong. I'm obviously showing support to the brands that I'm working with, but I was so excited to share this with you guys, because this, as a kid, me at 6, 8 years old, 10 years old, would be baffled if I told him that we'd be working with these brands that have such a historic impact on fishing. And I'm hoping to add to that. That's a lofty goal, but I'm hoping to add to that, and hopefully I add to your guys' value in your fishing and in your days. But you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. We have some more of this talking head content, whether in the bait room or with my friend the tree, basically who I get to talk to when my wife is at work, until about January. And then we'll be headed south to Florida to kickstart the year. Maybe some stops along the way to fish with some buddies. But these winter months cannot go fast enough, because I'm sitting here watching old reruns of some of my spring fishing videos, and I'm itching. I'm dying to go fishing. Must catch a bass. But for real, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for the support over the years. If you're new here, thank you for your continued support. Please like and subscribe if you're new here. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next one.